The two people on screen are transgender women who were assigned a male at birth but then underwent hormone replacement therapy with estrogen and a bunch of other shit that I CBA look up to look more feminine and gain boobs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Type 1 in the comments if you'd fuck relentlessly. Type 2 if Hitler was the GOAT. To cut out the YouTuber bullshit, I would fuck relentlessly. If I were out in public and I was hit by genjutsu like this, I would genuinely fuck and buff deep inside them, you know what I mean? Like, no regrets in saying that out loud, you know what I mean? I've beaten off the goth femboys taking BBC. I've accidentally jerked off the gay porn, and I've accidentally jerked off the gay transgender porn. So I've been around this area before, and I've done a bunch of research in past videos and on stream. So I'm pretty knowledgeable on the transgender space and like the routines they go through, the lifestyle that they live, and the hard stuff that they face, right? As Shakespeare said in 1601 in his revenge tragedy called Hamlet, to fuck or not to fuck, or like some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? When you look at it on a macrocosmic level, you have to differentiate between the two different branches on why you are accepting trans people. Are you accepting them because you're horny as fuck and you're like extremely gooned out and haven't gotten any female interaction in so fucking long that you want to switch sides to the closer thing that looks feminine? I did indeed fall into this category, but now I've high-key reached enlightenment, because you have a second category called true enlightenment, where like you genuinely have a respect and fond understanding and like a yearn to learn about transgender women. I was transphobic as fuck until I met this one trans woman on League of Legends, and she was chill. We hit it off, very cool person to hang out with, very good at League of Legends, great person. So then I opened my eyes and I said, holy shit, trans people might not all be some weird fucking pieces of shit. Might have some cool trans people out there. Very crucially speaking, I'm not gonna fuck intentionally, you know what I mean? Like, if I know up front that they're transgender, I'm not trying to fuck. That's when we begin to enter gay territory, you know what I'm saying? But we can be friends and chill. You could be the homie, but if like I'm not putting my penis inside you, cause I'd have to kill myself, cause that's gay as fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be gay, bruh, that's you, but I'm chill over here. It's like you have a Sharingan, right? If you want to overuse your Sharingan and go blind, that's all you, bro. But like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna save like 2 or 3 uses in case some shit pops off. But right now, I'm not trying to go blind. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get, you know what I mean? On stream, I spoke about the surgery process on moving from a male genital to a female genital, and I also spoke about the struggle of transgender people after transitioning. And I also showed you guys various transgender YouTubers and their stories. And we also had a very philosophical discussion if having sex with a transgender woman was gay or not. Like, accepting your son for being gay is like low-key cope. That's like low-key cope as fuck. I'm not homophobic. I didn't make it out the hood and struggle. Like for my son to be taking BBC. Can't call me a transphobic, bro. If you go to my history right here, I literally like, I studied the transphobic shit. I literally like this trans shit runs deep, okay? This is a trans woman that I was learning about her story. This is not a trans woman I was learning about her story. Another trans woman I was learning about her story. Interested in her story. You realize how like I refer to her as her pronouns. I'm not transphobic. If anything, I'm more homophobic than transphobic, you know what I mean? Trans surgery. Wait, let me see if it's a TOS or not. Yep, that's TOS. Luckily I covered the screen. They incise on the meat, right? Then they like invert the shit. So it's like, if you're trans and you go through this, I have no choice but to respect you, because like you're genuinely like convinced that you want to be trans. This is all you. This is all you, okay? This is all you. You know what I'm saying? They take out the genuine balls and they invert, and it's like this becomes the neovaginal like introitus and the duct of the French. Okay, cool. Then they cut dog. Apparently some of them have to get it done over and over because it heals. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I said earlier in the stream that you have a thing called a dilator. This is what they have to keep inside their like neovaginal after they like get the surgery. So it's like, you know, so like obviously when they like perform the surgery, this is like a wound. This is a wound. This is an open fucking wound on your body, right? So naturally your body's gonna want to like close this shit up. So to prevent that, you gotta use this a couple times a week, I think, or a couple times a month. Keep it in there so like it stays open. And like I heard stories, if you go on, this is a safe haven for like trans people. Why the fuck do you know all that? Because back in the day I had a video called accidental transgender sex. So like I was thinking like, yo, what if I accidentally have sex with like a trans woman? That's when I see it's called accidental transgender sex right here. September 27, 2023. So I was playing the Modern Warfare 2. I was sniping on that Modern Warfare 2 while I spoke about like some trans shit, you know what I mean? This girl was saying how like her boobs were discharging, her boobs, like her fake boobs, were discharging like clearly liquid when her BF plays with them, because she's been on like hormone replacement like therapy for a couple of years now, and she's wondering if like some shit's wrong. I made an analogy, right? I made an analogy like Orochimaru and like the body replacement jutsu. Hey, let me solve that body replacement technique. So this is like the body replacement technique from like Orochimaru. So it's like I was like questioning if it was gay or not, or like how obvious would it be to tell, you know what I mean? So that's when I went on like deep research and I spoke about it. I pulled up like Reddit articles, I pulled up threads, I pulled up like documentaries. I talked about it in depth and just went over it, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like educated on like the trans scene like that. I was genuinely curious. We were talking about like neo vaginas. I'm 22 and 2 years post operation. I'm still getting pain, dilating, and it's just not getting better. I'm literally lying in bed crying while I dilate because I can barely get the fucking prep, which it's most when I have in more like 4 fucking inches. And it feels like my skin is tearing or something is horrible. I'm nowhere near being able to have sex and it's making me so miserable. I really thought I'd be living my best life as a girl by now. I just don't know where to turn. I've been given 2 opinions, one of them from a surgeon, and they both said everything looks fine and healthy just to me. I'm using tons of fucking lube and I'm relaxing until it becomes painful and I want to fucking scream. I'm honestly close to giving up and ever being able to have sex and have a relationship. Maybe it's unfixable. I want to look under your skin, what creates this type of being. So right here we have a trans girl saying that she can't dilate her vagina with like the smallest dilator, right? So I think she's talking about, so like she's trying to use the smallest one and it won't go in, you know what I'm saying? So like right here she waited too long, I guess, until like her like neo vagina began to like heal. So it's like now she's trying to like push past the healing, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, in like League of Legends, right? Right here we have a girl trying to like push past the healing of her body and try to overcome the healing, right? But just like League of Legends, you have like this guy heals a lot, you know what I'm saying? So like Warwick, right? His passive, right? The lower HP he has, the more he heals, right? His ultimate, the more damage he does, the more he heals. His Q, it scales with damage, and like every time he heals, and the more he attacks, the more he heals, right? So this guy has so much fucking healing that like trying to get through his healing with like anti-heal is hard as fuck. So that's like the same thing that like this girl trying to do. So like her vagina is like Warwick, it's max fucking healing, but it's like the dilators you're trying to use is it doesn't have enough like anti-heal, you know what I'm saying? So like you're gonna need like Chempunk chainsword, Chempunk like chainsword. This has like anti-heal, right? So it's called like grievous wounds. It has anti-heal. Like the more anti-heal you stack, Bramble Vest too. So the more anti-heal you stack, the better it gets for like less healing. So like, you know what I'm saying? Type 1 if you know what I mean. Why do I keep hearing that neo vaginas don't clean themselves? My surgeon says that after a few months of healing they do. There's new evidence and research that's proved this. He even recommends stop douching after a few months. This guy retarded. A neo vagina do not clean themselves, and I fucking wish people would stop this make believe. Okay, so transgender people, you know what I'm saying, they have a level of like delusion. So it's like what a neo vagina is, it's literally a fucking wound. It's an open fucking wound into your body. It's like it's not gonna have a self-cleaning property, you know what I mean? The wound can't clean itself. The wound is trying to close, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, how like a regular vagina, right? Like a cis vagina has like self-property cleaning. It will like clean itself because it was literally like biologically implanted inside the DNA to like clean itself. So like a fake vagina won't have that shit, you know what I mean? But it's like unless this guy gets hit by the sexy jutsu from Naruto, he won't be a like legitimate biological girl, you know what I'm saying? Like for science, the most they can do is just like get it like halfway, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have trans people out there that want to get pregnant, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, but it's like shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? It's like shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? It's like the scientists are already doing their best to get you as close to possible, but it's like now you want to get pregnant. It's like, come on, dog. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm hitting. I am definitely hitting sexy jutsu Naruto. It's not even a question. I want to see you in a sexy jutsu tech. I know what you mean. In transgender studies, we're like low-key prestige masters, so it's low-key chill now. The only level after this is like, the only level above our level right now, it's actually like getting like fucking a trans or like becoming trans. And it's like we not gonna do that shit.
What do you mean we not running the scene? Took us only 1 year to be underground kings. Straight out of here with the intent to sell. Y'all been doing this shit since the year 2012. What do you mean when you say you don't see us? That greatest around you created by Jesus, but Jesus is me, I'm your Christ, and that lead. Better be careful with threading and